All right, first video, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Chris Alvarado. I am new to this channel. The purpose of me creating this video is for many reasons, actually, but uh, it just has to do with a lot of life-changing events, and I am going to explain to them through this video a little bit. I've done a lot of research when it comes to creating videos like this. What to create, what not to create. What items to buy, what items not to buy, what to keep, and all of those things. And finally decided to make this video. So, like I said again, my name is Chris Alvarado. The only one thing I'm gonna ask for you guys to do right now is just subscribe and hit the like button and make sure you share this as much as you can. I'm just trying to grow this channel a lot more. And yeah, the support it's pretty appreciated. But yeah, the reason why let me fix this real quick. The reason why I made this video is, or this channel, I guess would be the best thing, is because I recently got laid off from my job. I mean, it's been about what, a month and a half, I want to say now. Probably a little over that, and it was a shocking to me, but at the same time, it was kind of like good news for me. And let me explain that the reason is because, um, like for a long time, I started to feel very burned out, very overwhelmed, stressed. I used to go to a counselor, a Christian counseling, and we were talking a lot about how things were going. And I want to say, just to give you a little feedback on this, I've been at that job since September of 2023, and I got married in September of 2024 to my lovely wife Gracie. And ever since that wedding part, it was already stressful enough. Although we had a small wedding, but it was stressful enough. Worrying about what to buy, where we're gonna go. You're getting married. It's a lot of new stuff. But yeah, all of that, and then on top of that, I had to add my work stress, and it was just getting very overwhelmed. I'm not gonna go too much to detail as to what happened exactly, but it was not the best time, and there since around September time, I was starting to feel very overwhelmed, burned out, and it was tiring. Okay, it was very tiring, and I was trying to look to see what I wanted to do. I'm obviously, for those of you that don't know, I'm a soccer player. I've been a soccer player my entire life, since I have knowledge of my existence. Um, I have been a soccer player, so when they told me, "Hey, Chris, we're gonna let you go," I was like, "Great, more time to focus on soccer." I got a little bit of context on that. I've been working on this program with Rick Fit. Shout out to Rick Fit. To develop myself do a lot of things. To lose weight, to increase my skill level, and potentially to go to Europe and sign for a contract. To have my dream come true of becoming a professional soccer player. So when they told me, "Hey, we're gonna have to let you go," and this and that, I was like, "Great, perfect. This is the best thing," because I was actually so close to quitting. And here's the thing: I almost quit 3 times. Okay, 3 times I almost quit. Okay, I had one opportunity come, I had the other one, another one coming, and then the other one, the last one, I was just like, I'm just gonna leave and do something else in the meantime. And that was obviously not the smartest thing to do. But anyways, when they told me we're letting you go, I was very relieved. Okay, and keep in mind, I was going to quit. So when you quit, there's no benefits, there's nothing, right? I got offered a severance pay, which was amazing. I was like, shoot, good thing I didn't quit. So after that happened about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months, I've been thinking about what I want to do, right? So a lot of things have changed in life. I will say that after getting laid off or fired or whatever, um, my life has been much better. So I've been thinking of, okay, what should I do? One of the things that I really don't like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you can agree with, is just working for someone. It's just they have so many expectations. I can tell you that out of this last job, there was a lot of hey, you need to work here a lot in order for you to be quote unquote respected, I guess. Okay. So to show that you care for the job, there was people there. I'm telling you, and they're older gentlemen, because most of them were gentlemen there. They were there from like 4 or 5 in the morning up to like 3 to 4 p.m. So almost 12 hours, and that was every single day. Again, keep in mind their salary, they're not hourly. So, and that was the expectation for everyone there, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing that, man. We're that's back then. The mentality has changed drastically. Okay, and I'm just not gonna go there. I don't want to do that. That's not healthy for me. I have ambitions, I have goals, and to go there, it's just stressful. And I really didn't want to do that. So I was okay. You know what? I have a YouTube channel. If you guys also know, aside from me being a soccer player, I am also a DJ. I DJ on the side. It's something fun. It's something that I've been doing also since I want to say 2013. 2013 was the first time that I got into electronic dance music, EDM. Um, Ever since then, I didn't stop. I've just been going strong since then. So it's been over 10 years. And I was okay. So I got the two things that I love the most: soccer and DJ. What can I do with that? So um, that led me to making this video. And then it's really not about the fame. It's not about the money. It's not about all of that. It's just mainly just to connect with people, to have something to discuss. The purpose of why I'm here and why I'm making this video is just to share to you guys that probably that are maybe in the same boat that I am or have been. um it's just do it, man. Okay, and I'm telling you, making this video right now, I know I'm gonna look back. I know I'm gonna look back many years from now. I'm gonna look at this video and I'm gonna be, wow, that's cringy, man. Chris, what are you doing? But aside from the story, it's just I just do what you want to do. It's never going to be the perfect time. I'm making this video, days before this. I was very nervous because I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? How am I going to look? Where am I going to record? Believe it or not, before making it right here, I went to 3 spots. It wasn't the best. I was just overthinking it. So I just finally decided to say, you know what? I'm just going to do it here. And I'm here, boys. Okay, so that's it. That's the why. That's why I'm here. And one of the things that I will say is that I will be trying to make a lot of content and blogging. I don't want to say much in regards to the near future of what is happening in my family with me, Gracie, Mikey, and Lulu being the cat, Mikey being the dog. Um, but I will say that we are planning to move. So we are moving to places that many people that I know closely, they're like, oh, they probably will be like, wow, I did not know you were doing this. But that's something that we decided to do. With the circumstances that I'm facing, we're going through right now. I just decided to, what? Why not take a risk? Okay, I'm 27 currently. I'll be 28 in October later this year, and I don't think there's a better time than right now. There's many times that I've lived by the just be careful, be safe, work, you have a job at least, all those things. And it's just like, I'm tired of that. I'm going to start doing something that I want to do, and that is why I'm here. Okay. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just please make sure to check out my other channels. I have not opened up my DJ channel just yet, but I will be opening up very soon. So I will post the link in the description and on my profile as soon as I do that. I do have another platform that I live stream, and it's I live stream both my live DJ sets that I will start to do mainly once a week or so, and then obviously gaming. A lot of gaming. It's Call of Duty, it's FC 25, Rocket League, you name it, all those. So that is where I will be venting a lot and raging a lot. Um, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. So just make sure you guys check those out, subscribe to those, and yeah, again, I just want to thank you for the time, for being here with me, for watching the video, for allowing me to for allowing me to share this journey of mine. Thank you, guys.